All summer long, I'm going fishing. Invite your friends and your kids. We bout to kick it. Living the has life. That's right, we living. Put your hater backers on. Don't see no limits. All summer long, I'm going fishing. Invite your friends and your kids. We bout to kick it. Living the has life. That's right, we living. Put your hater blockers on. Don't see no limits. Hook, line, sinker, cast. We going fishing.
What's going on, YouTube fishing fam? It's your boy Has back at it again with another episode, and today I have a special surprise for you guys. We got a new vessel on the channel and we got to give it a name. You know, we got the SS Sweet Doggy already, and now look what I got here. I gotta open this bad boy up, but it is 13 and a half feet of boat right here, and it's big. It's massive. I ordered this thing online. I did not know. I didn't see it in stores. I did not know this thing was this massive. I cannot wait. But huge shout out to Old Town. This right here is the Old Town Sportsman 136 AP, and we're about to unbox this thing, go over some features, and then do the Maiden voyage, which will, it's all gonna be in one screen when you guys see it, in one shot, but it will actually be tomorrow when I take this bad boy out on the water. So without further ado, let's get this bad boy opened up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys when we, oh wait, we not fishing, but we may catch a fish tomorrow. So maybe when we catch a fish. I was just putting this cart on the wheels, which probably gonna have to get a different set of wheels for this thing, because that thing is doesn't sit on right. But when I did get it lifted up in the air, just let me show you guys. This cart right here is not sitting well on here. I noticed that on the back of it we have a skid plate, which I like, because, you know, these are one of the main parts that get scraped up, as well as the front of the kayak. So let's go around to the front and see if they have a skid plate on too. And it does have screws, so you can replace it. Let's see here. Nope, the front does not. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the back of this thing. So like I was saying, this kayak is, I would say, at least, it's over a foot thick. This is part that people don't show, is the underneath of the hole right here. And it almost has like a pontoon kind of setup where you have two big ballasts on the side. You can see one right here and right here. And that's where the kayak gets its stability from. And then down the middle, it goes up and it's recessed. Like I said, back here, there is a skid plate, but it's only on the tip. I will probably be adding something right here as well. And then up there, I'll get to you guys in a little bit, but that's where you mount the transducer, and there's a skid plate right there up in the front. Now, right here, we have the drain plug. We have the extra large fishing rudder, which this one comes in the 136, I believe, is the only one that comes in stock. This right here is the autopilot. This right here is the autopilot 136. Let's spin this back around so you guys can see a little better. Right here we have two 18-inch gear tracks, which you can put anything from rod holders to GoPros to mounts, anything you can think of, lights, flags, anything you can think of. will go right in there. This right here is a trolling motor. We will get to that. Over side storage. This storage right here in the back of it is massive. It's all open storage. The one downside that a lot of people say is it doesn't have a lot of in storage, but it's all open floor, which I like. So it gives you the option to customize and do stuff how you like. You have 2 built-in rod holders right here. Moving on to the middle of the kayak, this right here is underneath of the seat, which is right there. You have 1 dry storage underneath of the kayak. You have 1 dry storage spot underneath of the kayak. It's pretty decent size in here. It's not bad. If you put small stuff in there, it will slide and it will get lost. So I wouldn't recommend putting anything small in there because it'll slide down. Let's put this back on for now. Lock that back up. You have the battery right here, which fits up to a 27 DC battery. You can do lithium or deep cycle, either or. It does both. You hook your battery up to this and then you close it up. It does come with a they give you a tackle box, which inside of it has your lanyard for your remote, your key for your remote, which also doubles as the prop opener. Looks like the clip that goes right here for your paddle. This right here is the key for the kayak. This right here is the remote. I'll open this up, give you guys a look. This the iPod remote. Has up and down, left and right, anchor, spot lock, go to. You can do GPS coordinates, your north heading, so you can just hit this north heading and just keep you in the north direction, and you won't have to worry about. Then you could tie up your anything you want. So that's a cool feature to that. Let's put that back in there so we don't lose it. Give me a second. It's hard doing all this stuff with one hand. So this right here is to release and pull your trolling motor, lift it up out of the water. This right here is to release and pull your trolling motor, lift it up out of the water. You have 2 more built-in rod holders. You have 2 sets, a low and a high for your seat. Here's the rudder release right here, which you pull this and then your rudder will lift and go down into the water. And then this right here helps you steer. You have foot pedal controls, which you can control left and right. Once it's locked in place, this will steer your rudder as well. So you can just have your motor set on and then use your feet to steer while you are going to your next spot. And then you just pull this up to put your rudder back. We have 2 more 18-inch gear tracks right here on the side, as well as already rough in a place to bring electronics through the hole right here on both sides. This right here is where you plug your trolling motor into, already built in there. You have 1 dry storage all the way up here. Now you won't be able to reach this. I mean, you can reach it, but it's not really going to be something that's easily accessible when you're fishing in the boat. So you do have that option to put storage there, but most people don't use it. This right here is where your key goes. You have 2 more rod holders built into the front of it. When you do hook your battery up, it comes out and plugs straight into there. This right here is the seat. Let me put this up so you guys can see it. All right, let's see how comfortable this seat is, getting in and out of it. I would say there's a lot of space right here, a lot of space. Now I know some people were saying that the seat kind of reclines back, which it does. So I will be adding some risers in the back here to kind of give me a easier stance of getting in and out of this. Because I can get in and out, but I would definitely like it to be a little easier. Standing up, sitting right here is a lot easier to get up on. It's pretty comfortable. Let me see, this floor feels good. This floor is nice and comfortable. It's not gonna get too hot baking in the sun with this material. I do like that. That is dope right there. The seat is comfortable though. I will give them that. It is comfortable to sit in this seat and relax, go fishing. The pre-built rod holders are in good spots, but I will be adding my own and mounting some right here on the gear tracks. And I will be upgrading these to metal ones. So just showing you how easy it is to adjust these pedals. Very, very, very easy. You just pull up the tab and then it locks in place. Doesn't go anywhere. Very comfortable material right here on the floor. That's a very nice feature right there. There's also another dry storage right here. Let me come around this way to give you guys a better view. Another dry storage right here. Boom, right in there. There's a dry storage. This is where I'll be like putting like the remote at. You can put your phone right in here, keys right in there, wallet, whatever. Very easily accessible right up in the front. 2 cup holders on either side, which I know the downside, people said there's no drainage for the water to come out. It'll kind of just pull up in here. It won't go anywhere. So it is what it is. You have storage right here on the side, both sides right here. This is like pliers. You put your pliers in there, put your clips, put your snips, put anything that you're gonna need, easily accessible. You have storage right here on the side. You don't have storage under the seat because you do have the battery box right there. So, but you do have all this open floor, and you have this big open floor right here, which I'm gonna put a milk crate and other stuff right here, boxes and stuff from my tackle supply. So let's go ahead and get into this bad boy next. It just sits right here in the base, and you lift this up, boom, now you're latched in. And then, all right, found the prop. Comes with one. I'm gonna order a second and keep it in the boat, because you never know when you're gonna need it. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this part of the video. Just gonna go over a few specs right here. Got this thing up on the trailer. Let me show. All right, so I got it up on the trailer. I went and bought a 14-foot. It's not the best fitting right now. I am gonna put a bracket up here, that way I can slide this thing forward more. It's still hanging off a little bit further than what I like on the back, but it's fine. It fits, it's perfect. Now, specs. It is 13 feet 6 inches. Has a load capacity of 620 pounds, I believe, 440 usable weight. The hull itself weighs, I believe, 124 pounds. Then the Minco, the trolling motor, is like 24 pounds. I'll be using a deep cycle battery for now, but I did order a lithium battery. It'll be here in a couple days, and that's what I will be using. I got a 60 amp right now. I could fit 2 60 amps in here. It was cheaper to go with the 60 amp versus 100 amp. A 60 amp, 2 60 amps is cheaper than 100 amp, and you get 120 amps out of it. So we'll see. I'm gonna see how one works first. Then if I need to add another one, I'll add another one to the mix. That's gonna be it for this part. Can't wait to use this thing and test this thing out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that part. All right, guys, made it out to the lake. We got the kayak out here in the water, and we're ready to give this thing a test run. Let me put the GoPro mounts up on here, get the drone up in the sky, get some drone shots, and I'll catch you guys in a second. this bad boy in the water and test her out. Oh, kind of forgot to put the clip on the thing. That might help. Oh, gotta go up here to the front. Hope this thing is stable enough. Oh, this thing is really stable. All right. Let's test this bad boy's stability out. I'm gonna stand up on her. I am 250, maybe 260 pounds now. And I am 5'11". Let's see just how stable this bad boy is. Oh yeah, we can definitely do some fishing off of this thing. That's gonna be no problem at all. And it is very, very stable. So let's get out what we came here for. The key. We're gonna clip this thing on. All right, now let's turn this bad boy on. All right, hit OK, and boom. Let's get to going somewhere. Okay, we're moving now. All right, let's turn a little bit to the right. Let's go back to the left. We are cruising on 5 right now. What's going on? Why are we having problems turning the other way? Alright, so I can go right, but it's not going left. Let's see if this thing is sat down all the way. That's what it was. It wasn't sitting down all the way. Okay, maybe that's not what it was. Alright, there we go. We're good now. Alright, let's see what our top speed is on this guy right here. Let's hit a north setting. And this thing is just gonna head north. 3.6, 3.5, 3.6. That looks like 3.7 we got. So 3.6, 3.7 miles per hour. And that is with this lithium. No, we don't have the lithium ion. I think when we put the scupper plugs in, we get the lithium ion in here. We might be able to get this thing up to 3.8, 3.9, 4.0. All right. Now let's turn this bad boy around. All right, guys. I am towing the wife's kayak next to me, and we're still doing 3.5 miles an hour with my son in my kayak, and we are towing a kayak. 3.5 miles an hour. 3.3, 3.4, and we're headed into the wind. 3.5, there we go. We were up to 3.7 when we were going with the wind. Now we're going against the wind. But that's the power in this Minn Kota trolling motor. And like I said before, it's the lead acid battery in here, not the lithium. All right, guys, like I said, I'm 250 and 5'11", and we're gonna stand up in this bad boy. And it is very, very simple. Let's see, reach in gear in the back. Let's say we gotta get some stuff in the back. We can reach in here, we can get all over there. That's no problem. Let's do some couple casts standing up right here. Oh, we're good to go. I got the drone pretty close to me right now, so that way we get a pretty good shot. But that's the audio that you guys are gonna be hearing is the drone over there. Cast, very good, very easy, very good stability. Let's say I wanna get over there to the bank. Let's test that out. Let's stand up and move. Let's figure that out. Very easy to cast. Let's first let me lower it, because right now I have it set to 10. The one thing is, like, as soon as you push go, it's gonna go at whatever speed you have it at. So you have to be mindful to lower your speed. All right. There we go, we're moving towards the bank. We can make some cast over that way. And then once we get to the depth where we like to be, you can just hit the stop. We can parallel the bank too. Very, very stable. 13 feet 6 inches long. Capacity of 430 pounds. Additional weight, it goes up to 660 pounds. So this kayak can take a lot. Like I said, this thing is very, very stable. I'm very comfortable walking around in this thing, standing up in this thing. Now I will show you standing up here as I go towards the front. We take a little bit of some water in the scupper plugs, but I will be putting I actually already ordered some of the scupper plugs to go in there so we don't get water in here, because as you see, I got my battery sitting right here. We don't want this thing taking in any water, so let's move it up there. And it has a lot of space up here, so I can load the kayaks down with rods, and I can just put them right in here just like that. No issues whatsoever. We're able to move, stand up in, no problems, no issues. This thing is legit, guys. If you haven't already thought about one, definitely give it the thumbs up. Definitely like this bad boy. This thing is legit. Let's go ahead over to the bank. All right, we're gonna spot lock right here while I land the drone. And spot lock works amazing too. Let me just show you guys this feature. It's gonna sit us right here, and we're not gonna move. The motor's gonna do self adjustments and increments. Best feature right here on the remote is that anchor button right there. Spot lock you right into the spot where you're going. You have your up and down. That'll make your motor go from 0 to 10 in increments of a half. Then you turn your motor left and right with these, and then you just turn your motor on and off with that. And if you hold the check button, that turns your remote on and off. Very simple, very easy to use. Huge shout out to everybody watching and supporting this video. If you like what you saw, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to get out here and do some fishing adventures in this thing. We will be going out tomorrow on a trip with my boy. That's the plan. So, and we'll be with the wifey again this weekend. We're gonna go float the river. So I can't wait. Especially with this thing, I can pull her all the way up river with me, and then we can float back down. And so I can't wait for that. That's gonna be fun. So definitely stay tuned for that, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.